So I've just knocked on the door of Mr. Maple and with the delivery, and he's here now, so I'm going to hand it over to him. So Mr. Maple, you have this delivery with compliments from your pension fund. If you would like to read what the paper says.
We have here a piece of paper which says, Mr. Maple, care of Medway Council, compliments of the local government pension fund, £2 worth of deforestation.
Yes, £2 of deforestation. Would you like to put that on the ground? Just tip it out.
There's a lot of deforestation.
There is. Now, that's only £2 worth, Mr. Maple. Are you aware, I assume you have a pension fund?
I don't have a local government pension fund, no, but I have other pension funds.
Ah, you do. Okay, so this may or may not apply to you, but do you know what your pension fund is invested in?
Absolutely, and at a recent full council meeting, myself and Labour colleagues raised the issue of fossil fuels and pension funds, and it's an important issue, and one which regrettably the Conservative administration of Medway Council didn't take forward.
The reason you have this delivery, it may have been a mistake, but did you know that £2 of every £10 that's invested in UK pension funds goes towards deforestation?
Certainly, what with that and the fossil fuels and other elements, certainly we need to take a stronger look at what's happening with pension funds, and I'd urge pension fund trustees to look carefully at this matter. Of course, we want pension funds to be financially viable, but that's not at the cost of the planet. Taking
that further, an average pension fund, this is £2 of deforestation at your feet now, but how much, if I can be so bold to ask, how many, is it hundreds of pounds you put into your pension fund every month?
Well, certainly there'll be people who are watching this who will be putting everything from a few pounds if they're on the statutory pension funds to substantially more. And certainly, you know, with that kind of spending power, we know, for example, just the local government pension scheme for Kent and Medway is hundreds of millions of pounds. That's a huge amount if spent appropriately and invested appropriately.
And if inappropriately, say each person is putting in, say, an average of £500 a month to their pension fund, you would have compliments of 50 buckets of what's on the ground there, of deforestation.
One bucket is enough.
To make the point.
One bucket is enough, and certainly we will continue as the Labour opposition group to raise these issues as we have done before, and I'd urge everybody else out there to think carefully about where their pension fund is invested, and certainly when it comes to those issues of the climate emergency, which we've talked about repeatedly on Medway Council. You know, it's not just about words, it's about actions as well.
So Mr. Maple, I'd like to thank you for being part of Humeur Action Directe, which has dumped this £2 of deforestation on you. Is there someone else that you think should be had? HAD, standing for Humeur Action Directe, who you would like to see answer some questions similar to the ones that you have answered for me today?
I think anybody who is involved with the Kent County Council pension scheme, there are a number of people, I think they need to be looking long and hard, because in the county that we live in, which includes obviously Medway Council, that's a substantial amount of money, and that consideration should be made pretty quickly, because the climate emergency, the clue is in the name, emergency.
Thank you, Mr. Maple. Thank you for being part of Hip Hop, Humour in Politics and Humour on Politics, and being had today. Thank you.